Good morning, students. Welcome to the online class for Standard 10 English. In the previous class, we discussed the extracts from the chapter Long Walk to Freedom, which is written by Nelson Mandela. And now we will discuss the oral comprehension check questions which are there in the book. So let's see. Where did the ceremonies take place? Can you name any public buildings in India that are made of sandstone? So what the answers are? The ceremonies took place in the sandstone amphitheatre formed by the Union Building in Pretoria. That's the name of the place. In India, you have to name some of the sandstone monuments. They are Rashtrapati Bhavan, Red Fort, etc. are made of sandstone. Question number 2. Can you say how 10th May is an autumn day in South Africa? 10th May was a lovely autumn day. So as you know that South Africa, it falls on the southern hemisphere, and that's why during that season, 10th May, during the month of May, it is autumn season there because of the local, you can see the location. And why it is a lovely autumn day? Because it also marked the installation of the first democratic nation and non-racial government of South Africa, and Nelson Mandela became the first black president. So because of the importance of these things, and it is called, the 10th May is called an autumn day. So first number, that it was autumn day, it was a lovely autumn morning, and it also marked the installation of the first democratic and non-racial government, and many leaders from the different parts of the world, they attended the ceremonies. Okay, so that are the things which you have to write down here. 3 number, at the beginning of his speech, Mandela mentions an extraordinary human disaster. What does he mean by this? What is the glorious human achievement he speaks of at the end? So by an extraordinary human disaster, what Mandela wants to say? He talks about that apartheid system. Okay, so Mandela means to say the discrimination, inhuman torture, and domination of white supremacy due to apartheid system. Because of this apartheid system, so all these things were happening to the humans of, or the black peoples of South Africa. They were tortured, they were not given their due right, and there was the domination of this white people, and the black natives were considered as inferior, and there was discrimination on the basis of the color of the skin, and all these things were due to this apartheid system. And the narrator, or the here Mandela, he mentions it as a disaster. Okay, human disaster. And what it wants to say by this glorious human achievement, let's see. He considered the end of apartheid system. So you write on here considers, not ed. Okay, so he considers the end of apartheid and beginning of an era of justice, equality and peace as the glorious human achievement. So what he wants to say? So he says that this end of this apartheid system, it came to an end, and the new non-racial and democratic government was established, and then began another age of justice, equality and peace. And this is what he means by human achievement. What does Mandela thank the international leaders for? As you know in the story, so because of this apartheid system, many of the countries, they boycotted South Africa. They didn't, the diplomatic relations were hampered. So many countries, they didn't help, you can say, South Africa. So they were away. They separated South Africa because of that policy, apartheid policy. And now, and all the leaders, or the international leaders from different parts of the world, they dignitaries came to attend this oath taking ceremony, and they gave this recognition to this new free nation, South Africa. So this is a newborn free nation, and they recognized it. So they gave this recognition, they approved it, they become the witness of this new beginning of this new country, South Africa. And that's why Mandela thanks the leaders for attending the ceremony. And and it marked that all the leaders, they will support, they will stretch that helping hand to make South Africa a beautiful country. 5 number, what ideals does he set out for the future of South Africa? Mandela wants South Africa to be free from all the oppression, discrimination, bondage of poverty, deprivation, and suffering. So, what are the ideals he set? That South Africa will be true to its sense. So, it will be a free country in the true sense, where all the people are equal. There will be no discrimination. And he wants equality and liberty for all. Freedom, liberty of freedom, and equality for all the people. And this is what are the ideals of Nelson Mandela for South Africa. So what he wants South Africa to be free. Okay, free from what? All this oppression, discrimination, bondage of poverty, deprivation, and suffering. Discrimination, you can say here, that on the basis of the color of the skin, on the basis of gender also. Okay, so on the basis of gender or the color of the skin, nobody will be discriminated. So he wants freedom and equality for each and every person living in South Africa. So that's all for today. And the next session we will have the other question answers. Till then, goodbye.